All right, we are here for the 8th grade live lesson 6.03 and 6.04 to review before we get started. This is for my 8th graders. I know we have some students who are new to Lee Virtual, so welcome. And just a reminder to stay on task in the chat box. Don't get sidetracked, and I don't need 4 million smiley faces, just 1 or 2 if I ask you for some responses and feedback. If the audio or the video, if it cuts out, please let me know, because I don't always know what you're seeing on your end. So if all of a sudden you can't hear me or see me, go ahead and just put it in the chat box. Okay? It could be something on your end, so you might just want to log out and log back in. We had some connection problems this morning, so just be patient and bear with me, okay? All right, give me a thumbs up if we are ready to go. Thumbs up if you are ready. Fantastic. Awesome sauce. Okay. So Module 6 was about argumentative writing. So you are writing an essay for Module 6, and it is an argumentative essay or persuasive, where you are convincing someone of your opinion. And as young adults, I'm sure that you argue all the time to get what you want. So what you're doing is taking that mindset and putting it into an essay. Now, last week you did your graphic organizer, and hopefully you went to the pace chart and you used the graphic organizer that I put for 6.02. If you did not and you made something on your own, that's fine too. If you've not finished 6.02 yet from last week, please get it done and use the pace chart, okay? So let's get started. And again, you guys, this is an overview of kind of what you're doing all week. I want you to still go in and read the lessons and take your notes, okay? So this does not substitute going through the work yourself. This is kind of an overview. So we just talked about the 6.02 organizer. You want to make sure you use the organizer from the pace chart, make a copy of the document, and that organizer is what you're using to write your essay, okay? Any questions on that? Smiley face if you're good with 6.02. Smiley face if you're good with 6.02. Paige, do you have a question? Go ahead, sweetie. If you're not and you still need help, you can always hang out at the end, okay? Paige, I'm getting a hand raised from you. I don't know if it's you're doing it if you have a question. If you have a question, you can just go ahead and put it in. Yes, that's fine, Paige. I saw yours. I graded it. So you're good. Okay. So that was a review from last week. This week for 6.03, this is kind of the summary at the end of 6.03, and I just wanted to give you guys a taste of what it's going to be. 6.03 is about writing to your audience, okay? For 6.03 at the end, you're doing a quiz. So in 6.03, we're looking at who is my audience? What age group are they a part of? Where are they from? How might the society in which they live now or grew up in affect their beliefs? What is their value system? What kind of education? What kind of jobs do they have? What organizations do they belong to? What other life experiences do they have that might impact their views? So for this argumentative essay, who is your audience? Put it in your chat box, guys. Who is your audience? The readers, yes, it would be me, the teachers. I want you to write this like you're writing to a teacher, okay? In preparation for those of you who are taking the FSA writing test, I know not all of you do, but for those of you who are taking the FSA, the standard writing test, you want to write that to like a teacher, a retired teacher, someone even older than me, because I know I'm old to you guys, but even older than me, okay? So you're thinking someone like a teacher figure in their 40s or 50s, okay? That's who I want you to write to, okay? And then you want to respect your audience. This is key, guys, because this goes into that whole third person thing. You want to avoid I believe, I think, and feel in similar phrases, because this is third person. You want to support your claim with specific credible evidence and address the views of the opposing side, and avoid showing strong language. You can't tell me that the other side is stupid, okay? Or they're losers or anything like that. You need to do this as professional essay writing, okay? And you're almost in high school, guys, which is mind-boggling to me. But as almost high school students, I want this to be a really strong writing sample from you guys, okay? So third person, and when it says support your claim with specific credible evidence, for 6.02, that graphic organizer, you've already done research, okay? If you have not, you need to make sure you go back and you do your research, and it's credible sources. So that's those .gov, .edu websites, credible resources to go with your opinion, okay? Thumbs up. We got that. I got this, Mrs. Bailey. I'm almost in high school. This is going to be the best essay you've ever read from me. All right. Fantastic. Okay, so 6.03 this week, read the lesson, take your notes, do the quiz. All right. Now 6.04, this is your introduction. So for 6.04, you are going to write your introduction paragraph for your argumentative essay. So when you write your introduction, what you want to do is start out strong. So you need these 3 parts for an introduction, and this should be really similar to things that we've done in the past. Okay? You need your general information, hook, make your audience familiar with the issue, your claim, your opinion regarding the issue. But remember, guys, this needs to be in third person, and I do have examples for you. And then the reason the issue is important. Tell your audience why they should care about this issue without giving your opinion, okay? I know a lot of you are passionate about the topics, which is awesome, but remember, it's not an opinion piece, okay? Oh, I'm cutting out. Thumbs up if you can hear and see me okay. Thumbs up if you can hear and see me okay. Okay. It does get glitchy. Thank you. Good feedback, guys. It does get glitchy a little bit, so my voice might come in and out, or my lips might be moving and I'm already talking. That's just part of the virtual world, okay, guys? So we're working on it, but did cut out a little bit. You know what, guys? I'm just really happy that this is working for us. Good. I'm glad it's okay now. Thank you for letting me know, guys. So again, back to the introduction, general information, your claim, and the reason the issue is important. So here are some reminders for your introductory paragraph. Okay. Do not use I. Do this instead. A law restricting internet tracking is critical to protecting people's privacy. That's not saying, hey, it's stupid if you don't have this. I think you should do this. You don't use I, okay? What you do is you make it professional third person. So no I. Right? A law restricting internet tracking is critical to protecting people's privacy. That's the type of thing I want to read in your essay. Okay? Tell readers why your perspective is the right one, but do not attack their opposing views. Their opposing views. In other words, don't tell me that the other side is stupid. Okay? Faith and Niobe, this is directly from your lesson. This is from 6.04. It is. It's exactly from your lesson. I think it's the last page of your lesson. Okay. So here's your example of what you should do. Without a restriction, businesses and possibly ill-intentioned people could gain access to personal information you may not want or expect to be out in the open. I don't like how they used you on this. So I would change it to gain access to personal information one would not expect to be out in the open. And again, don't say it's stupid to think it's no big deal if your online activity is tracked. Okay? Again, look at the word choices in this versus this. The do this one, higher level verbs, higher level nouns. Not this is more conversational tone. Maybe how you would talk to your friends or have a discussion, but not the formal tone. Right? And then the last thing I want you to do, and you need to have your good evidence for this, is a study by Carnegie Mellon University found that over 10% of children's identities had been stolen. Their financial life could be ruined before they are old enough to drive. Okay? So you see how they're giving credit to where they're getting the information. Okay? You want to make sure that you do that. Yes, Gabriel, good point. All right, these are really good examples, and this is directly from your lesson, but I wanted you guys to take the time with me here today to look at it together as a group and to really understand that I'm wanting high school level work from you guys because you're almost close to high school. You're almost in high school and you've learned a lot. So I want you to really show me your best writing for this. We've got lots of time. It's early in the semester. We're not behind pace. So you have time to spend on this week. Okay. So one more thing, your argument. An effective argument introduction introduces the topic. So that's your introduction. Makes a claim, hooks your readers, give readers a reason to care, does not use I or personal opinion, does not attack the audience. Okay? The argument claim must be specific, focus on the issue question, connect to reasons or evidence. Okay? When we do expository writing, we call this the thesis. In persuasive and argumentation, we call it the claim. Okay? So claim and thesis, a little bit different. You're claiming that you're right, but it's the main idea of the entire essay. So your claim is that one sentence that tells where you stand on the argument. Okay? It's specific, it focuses on the question, and it connects reasons and evidence. Good. Okay. So this is your introduction paragraph for 6.04. You want to use the topic that you selected as 6.02. Right? 1, GPS devices and electronics. 2, animal testing for new medical treatments. 3, genetically modified foods. 4, instant replay in sports. Put down in the chat box your number that you selected. Tell me what you're doing. Good. All right. One of you in here, I should have more responses. Okay, excellent. Good. Okay, I look forward to reading all those, and what I'm really excited about is that you know what you're writing it on. So that's half of my battle. Make sure you look at your 6.02 organizer and you use that to write your essay. So for 6.04, this is the beginning of the directions. You selected your issue. You've got that. You all have that. And now here's your introduction. Good, Faith. I'm glad it was helpful. You want to make sure that your introduction has a hook that captures the interest of your reader and gives a reason the issue is important. Okay? Remember, don't ask questions, so don't ask questions of your reader. This is third person. All right? We left questions behind in 6th grade. No more questions, guys. State your specific claim that expresses your opinion on the issue, and it is clearly focused and specific. There are really good examples in the lesson. Okay? It needs to be 100 words or more. You have to write in formal style using third person. And of course, your spelling, grammar, and punctuation. Okay. All right, kids, what are the questions? Amber, if that works for you, if you want to write it out on paper before typing it, go ahead. At this point in your academic career, you guys, you should know what works for you and what doesn't. Okay. Gabriel, you're going to have to do some more research, kiddo. One of the reasons, Gabriel, you could say that it would help, I'll give you a hint, something that it would help people who don't have a lot of food. So look at it that way. How many words? 100. And this is just for the introduction paragraph. Okay, this is just the introduction paragraph. So just for the introduction, 100 words. Next week, we're going to work on the body paragraphs. So if you get done with this, you're excited, you want to go ahead, you can work on the body paragraphs. That's fine. Read the lesson though first. No, turn Niobe. Yeah. Brady, that's why you need to really read through the lessons. It gives you, this is exactly, guys, this is right exactly from 6.04 assignment. Okay, it's all there for you. All right, this was a pretty quick yes, you do. Yay, Justin. Good question. Yay, Justin. Clapping for Justin. Yes, you do need to do a works cited page. That was part of 6.02. Make sure that you have your works cited page. Amber, when you turn it in, what I do is you turn it in, like when you turn in your introduction, that's your critique. And then you can go back and resubmit it if you want to. Okay? So I actually give you a critique on your intro, on your body paragraphs, and your conclusion. And then for the final, for 6.10, the final thing, you turn in your final essay. All right? So please read my comments back. I spend time. I pour over your essays. Read the parent comments, okay? Yes, Brady, you just have to do the intro. All right, my friends, my awesome 8th graders, if you have nothing else, I do not want to keep you. Okay, we'll do another live lesson next week. If you want to stay and if you have additional questions, I'm here. But if you're good, you understand what you need to do, you may leave. Thank you so much for coming. It's my favorite part of my day, okay? Bye, guys. Welcome back. Happy January. Oh, Justin, the test dates, they're moved, but I don't have them. I don't know if all of them are moved. I don't have the updates yet. Okay, as soon as I get those, I will make sure you guys get them. And STAR testing, if you go on focus.leeschools.net and have your parents sign in or you sign in, you should see your dates for, or I'm sorry, your results for the STAR test. So hopefully you were here for the first days of school. You want to go to focus.leeschools.net and you will have your FSA, or not your FSA, sorry, your STAR test results. Niobe, you and I will have to talk about that because I don't know if you're signed up for the FSAs. All right, questions for those of you who are staying with me. What questions do you have? Bye, have a good day. Niobe, you'll have to call Mrs. Berry about that. That's not something, because you're right now in as home ed, so you're going to have to talk to Mrs. Berry about that. I would call her. Bye, Serenity. Have a good day. And I will have this available tomorrow on the website for those of you who came in late or want to listen to it again.